She looked at me in front of everyone and said, "Stop acting like we're serious. I don't want people thinking I'm tied down." So I smiled, nodded, and said, "Got it." That night, I packed my things and left. The next morning, she called me, confused, asking why my side of the closet was empty. I simply said, "You didn't want to be tied down." I listened. I'm 35 years old, and for 3 years I thought I was building a future with the woman I loved. Turns out I was just her safety net while she chased excitement everywhere else. This is the story of how her betrayal backfired, and how I walked away without ever looking back. We met at a friend's barbecue. I was working as a software developer, stable job, decent life, focused on building something real. She was trying to become a social media influencer, always posting about lifestyle, confidence, freedom, and living her best life. She was magnetic. Everyone noticed her, and I fell for her energy. She told me I was her rock, that I made her feel safe, that she loved how reliable I was. I believed her. I was loyal, committed, always present. When she quit her job to do influencing full-time, I supported her completely. I paid the rent for months while she built her brand. I cooked, cleaned, encouraged her, helped her plan content. Her first big sponsorship? That was my idea. But slowly things changed. Her phone was always in her hand. Constant messages, likes, DMs. First she showed me, then she stopped. She started comparing me to other men, photographers, influencers, travelers, men with exciting lives. She began going to events without me, saying I'd be bored, coming home late, smelling like perfume that wasn't hers. Her social posts started hurting the most. Photos at bars with captions like, "Single vibes tonight." When I asked about it, she said, "It's just engagement. Don't be insecure." But I felt invisible, like I existed only in private, never in her real life. I even turned down a promotion that required moving cities because she begged me to stay. Said she needed me. Said we were a team. While I sacrificed my growth, she spent our savings on outfits, cameras, trips. Date nights became her scrolling while I waited. Intimacy disappeared. Everything became about her career. Then came Jake, a photographer she constantly talked about. So creative, so exciting, so different from me. Late nights turned into sleeping elsewhere. Texts saying, "Shoot ran long." Friends hinting things felt wrong. I didn't accuse. I didn't spy. I just felt myself slowly disappearing. At a dinner, someone asked about marriage. She laughed and said, "Oh, we're just having fun." 3 years reduced to fun. But the moment that broke everything came at a rooftop party. She was flirting with Jake openly, laughing too loud, touching his arm. I casually put my arm around her. Nothing dramatic. She pushed me away and said loudly, "Stop acting like we're serious. I don't want people thinking I'm tied down." People heard. They stared. Jake smiled, and something inside me went completely quiet. I didn't argue, didn't raise my voice, didn't embarrass her back. I just said, "Got it." That night, while she stayed out, I went home alone, sat in silence, and finally understood the truth. I wasn't her partner. I was her backup, her safety net, her boring stability while she searched for better. So I packed. No note, no drama, no confrontation, just my clothes, my laptop, my books. By morning, my side of the apartment was empty. She called around 10 a.m., laughing, confused. "Why is your closet empty?" I said calmly, "You didn't want to be tied down." So I untied myself. She said I was dramatic, that she didn't mean it, that she just cared about her image. Then she admitted the truth without realizing it. "You're my safe space. Jake is just fun." Safe space. Not love. Not respect. Not commitment. I said goodbye and blocked her. The weeks after were quiet, painful but peaceful. I focused on myself. For the first time in years. Gym, work, friends, sleep, and then karma started working on her. Her fling with Jake became public, then toxic. He used her audience, spent her money, publicly mocked her. Brands dropped her. Followers left. Friends distanced themselves. She lost the apartment, moved back with her family, the same family who blamed me. Then she started calling again. from new numbers, voicemails, messages. I made a mistake. I miss you. Jake used me. One day she showed up in person, crying, saying she needed me, saying I was her stability, but I felt nothing. Not anger, not love, just peace. She didn't miss me. She missed the life I provided. Months later, she crashed a mutual friend's wedding, saw me with someone new, someone calm, kind, real. She begged again, said Jake abused her, that she'd changed, that she loved me. I looked at her and felt nothing. I told her the same words she once told me. You didn't want to be tied down, so I gave you exactly what you asked for. And I walked away, not in anger, not in revenge, but in freedom, because sometimes the strongest closure is silence, dignity, and choosing yourself.